Kickin' Country, J98, the boot music from Trace Adkins, and Swing. And that's kind of a fitting song for our next several minutes on the radio, because we are joined in the studios this morning by a whole bunch of talented young softball players who are getting ready to compete in the World Series. And we are joined by members of the Bandits fast pitch softball team out of Park Hills. We've got the coach, CJ Wright, and a bunch of players joining us. Everybody, good morning.
Morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Coach, you got a lively bunch here. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, for sure we know.
Well, tell us about the World Series, how y'all qualified to make it that far.
All right, we had to win our local league here in the Mineral area. Then we went and played in our state tournament. We didn't have to. We were hosting regionals, but we decided to go ahead and go play in state. A couple weeks ago, we went and played in Boonville in the state tournament. And then last week, we hosted the regional tournament at Potosi. You had to win first or second to qualify for the World Series, and we were fortunate enough to get first place last week. So now we're headed to Alachua County, Florida for the World Series.
It takes some money to get there, though, doesn't it?
For sure, it takes some money to get there. So we've started a little fundraising. We have some things set up here I'll tell you a little bit about. We have some Cardinal tickets on Facebook currently. A lot of our moms have that going. It's a suite. I think it's 2 tickets in a suite, all-inclusive drinks and food for Saturday night against the Braves. Also included is a night at the Crown Plaza Motel. You'll get 1 free night, plus breakfast is included in that. I think our value is around $450 on that. And it's on Facebook, and it ends this evening. The bidding on it is we're kind of doing a silent auction, so that ends this evening. Then tonight we're going to be at Culver's, where Dine In with the Bandits. 10% of the proceeds from tonight will go back to the Bandits, so we'll be there from 4 to 8. Tomorrow we have some things set up. We'll be at the BP River Mart in Park Hills, taking donations and raffling off a gas card. Then on Saturday we have from 9 a.m. to 3 we'll be at Farmington Walmart collecting donations. And from 9 a.m. to 1 on Saturday, we will be at the Farmers Market in Park Hills. We're going to have a barbecue. We'll be selling barbecue plates for $6 each. So we'll be there from 9 to 1 if you'd like to come out and see us. Sunday, we will be at Potosi Walmart taking donations. And we also have some Crown Point gift cards, value of $135, and I think we're going to also auction those off on Facebook. So we have a lot of things set up, a lot of expense on parents. It's a 7-day trip. So we're just trying to help out everybody as much as we can.
So before we meet the girls, tell us about this team. What makes them so good?
It's a dedicated group of girls. We spend a lot of time in this. We pretty much go year-round. We practice year-round at least once or twice a week. In the off-season even, we do some strength and conditioning. It's just a special group. They started when they were really young. We've pretty much had the same group. We've added a couple pieces over the last couple years, but it's been pretty much the majority of the same girls since they were 5, 6, 7 years old. So just dedicated. They love the sport. They like to be around each other. They spend a lot of time, a lot of hours working on it. We're really proud of them. We think it's going to be a really great group going forward. So we're excited. We're excited about the trip. We're excited to get to go compete.
All right, well, let's meet the girls. Let's let them step up. And we decided that since you were on the radio before, you get to start off. What is your name?
Doran McRaven.
Doran, tell us a bit about yourself. How old are you?
12.
12 years old. And where do you go to school?
West County.
West County. What position do you play?
I play first base, usually, but sometimes pitcher.
See, you are the tallest person on the team. I had a feeling you'd say first base there. What do you like best about this team?
Even when we get down, we can find a way to come back up.
When is the last time you all lost a game? It's been that long? You have to think about it? You don't get down very often, do you? Are you excited about going to Florida?
Yes, very.
Awesome. Who are your parents?
Nicole McRaven and Ron McRaven.
All right, well, let's bring the next person on up here and say hi to. Well, you're getting all jitty with it. What's your name?
I'm AJ Eggers, or Elise Eggers, but I mostly go by AJ.
Are you like the entertainer on the team?
Yes,
Keep everybody happy and smiling?
most of the time.
Everybody agreed. I didn't even get a chance to get the question out. What position do you play?
I play pitcher. I'm right field, and sometimes I go in infield, but I mostly play outfield and pitcher.
Which position do you prefer?
Well, mostly I play pitcher, so I prefer that.
Are you ready for all these fundraisers that you're going to be doing this weekend?
I'm gonna be at most of them. I forgot the time. Like my mom, she told me everything, so I'm gonna be at pretty much most of it.
Hey, if somebody's got to eat barbecue to help out a good cause, it might as well be us, right?
Yeah.
And who are your parents?
Missy Eggers and Chuck Eggers.
All right, well, thank you very much for being here. Who's next? Step on up to that microphone as they push you right to the microphone. What is your name, young lady?
Gracie Wright.
Gracie, how are you doing today?
I'm good.
Good. And who are your parents?
Melanie Wright and TJ Wright.
All right. And how long have you been playing baseball or softball, I should say?
I don't know.
Several years. What position do you play?
Second pitcher.
Second base and pitcher. Which do you prefer?
Second.
Second base. Why is that?
I don't know.
If you had a choice, between striking out a batter to win the game or getting a home run to win the game, which would you rather do?
Home run.
Oh, you didn't even have to think about that, did you? Are you excited about going to Florida?
Yeah.
It's a long drive, you know.
We're fine.
Oh, you're flying?
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, it's a short flight, so you should be okay then. Well, good luck to you, okay?
Thanks.
All righty, come on up. How are you, young lady? Good. What's your name?
JC Tongay.
And what position do you play in?
Left or catcher?
Which do you prefer? Man, you get banged up at catcher, don't you?
No, not really.
No, not really. Who's the toughest pitcher on your team to catch? Are they all pretty good?
Yeah.
See, pretty good pitching?
Yeah.
Do you think the hitting's better or the pitching's better on your team?
Too bad.
Tough call. Are you a pretty good hitter?
Huh?
Are you a pretty good hitter?
Sometimes, yeah.
Do you hit a lot of base hits or do you hit the home run every now and then?
Some base hits.
Base hits. Who are your parents?
Stacy Tongay and Jason Tongay.
Okay, here's the most important question. Who do you get your talent from, your mom or your dad?
Neither.
Somebody said neither.
Gracie.
Yeah.
That'd be right. All right, we'll go with your mom and leave it at that. All right, come on up. How are you, young lady?
Good.
Good. What's your name?
Kaylin Hedgeborn.
Kaylin, are you excited to be on the radio this morning?
Yeah.
Are you excited to be playing baseball in the World Series?
Yeah.
Did you think when the season started that you'd make it this far?
I thought we had a chance, but I wasn't. Like, I didn't really know.
What position do you play?
Catcher and infield.
Catcher. Do you guys split time? You and
Yeah.
when you play the infield too?
Yeah.
What position on the infield?
It just depends. Sometimes first. It depends on
Which do you like best?
the catcher.
Catcher. Okay. Do you like hitting or do you like defense better?
Hitting.
Hitting. How far can you hit it? Can you hit it further than anybody else on the team? Are you excited about going to Florida?
Yeah.
Are you going to get a chance to sightsee it all, or is it going to be pretty much all business?
Probably just about playing and playing.
How tough are your practices? Pretty tough too. You get used to them?
Yeah.
Are your coaches pretty tough on you?
No.
Are they pushover?
No.
No. Good answer. You've been running some laps after work after this interview. All right. And who are your parents again?
Jeremy and Christina Hedgeborn.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. Who do we have left here that hasn't talked? Come on up here, young lady. How are you doing?
Good.
What's your name?
Jenna Simley.
Jenna. And what position do you play on the team?
Third.
Third base. That's called the hot corner. Do you know that?
No.
That's come down there, and you got to catch them before they go into left field. Who are your parents?
Jill and John Simley.
All right, and then, they both coach. They're pretty good athletes too, aren't they?
Yes.
They're just mom and dad to you, aren't they?
Yeah.
What do you like best about playing on this team?
I just like the girls mostly. I just like the girls.
Kind of fun hanging out with everybody.
Yeah.
Do you think you have a pretty good shot at winning the World Series?
Mhm.
It's going to be kind of cool to come back to the area and tell everybody you're the best in the whole world, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, good luck to you, okay? All right, who's next? You got to come up to there you go. What's your name, young lady?
Olivia.
Hi, Olivia. What's your last name?
Simley.
Olivia Sibley. How are you doing today?
Good.
Now, are you related to the Sibley we just talked to?
Yes.
What's your relation?
Our dads. Our brothers.
Okay. Very good. What position do you play on the team?
Center field.
Center field. That's usually where one of the best athletes on the team goes into center field. Did you know that?
No.
No, well, you do now. I'm a wealth of information. What do you like best about playing softball?
I like hitting and catching fly balls in center field.
Do you play other sports besides softball, or is this the only
I
one?
play volleyball and basketball.
What's your favorite of the three?
Softball.
Softball. Now, when you're in the middle of the basketball season, would you might change your mind, or is it softball for sure?
It's softball for sure.
Okay. Well, good luck to you. Okay.
Thank you.
We have one more left. Did we save the best for last? Somebody just teased you over there, didn't they? What's your name?
Claire Stevens.
Claire, how are you doing today?
Good.
And where do you go to school at?
I go to West County.
West County. And what position do you play on the team?
I play left.
Left field. You like that position?
Yeah.
Are you a pretty good hitter too?
Yeah.
Who's the best hitter on the team?
It'd probably be. They're all really good hitters.
They're all really good. So if you win the World Series, is it going to be because your pitching was the best or your hitting was the best?
Probably combined.
You're good. You're going to be a good coach when you grow up and decide to do that. Who are your parents?
Sherry and Rocky Stevens.
Are they going to make the trip with you to Florida?
Yes.
Have you ever been there before?
Yes.
It's a lot of fun, isn't it? All right, well, good luck to you. And is there anything, Bob, folks need to know about helping these girls out?
No, pretty much what we talked about earlier. We went through all the fundraisers. If you get a chance, come out to support us. We greatly appreciate it. I would like to say a special thank you to Coach Mike Mapes and Potosi School District for letting us put on the regional tournament out at their new complex. It's a beautiful complex. They did a great job. The field man had the field in great shape. Nothing but compliments on how that ran. And, special thank you to those guys for letting us host. We're just really excited about it. Hopefully over the next 4 or 5 days we're able to, like I said, raise some money and be able to help all of our family and our girls out. We appreciate anything you can do. Come out and see us. We would greatly appreciate it.
When do you leave?
We leave Wednesday morning, bright and early. Our flight leaves St. Louis at 6 a.m. Wednesday morning. It'll be a week-long trip. We're there until the next Wednesday. Play begins on Friday,
31st.
the 31st. So we haven't got a schedule yet, a complete schedule of games, but we've been told that's when play will start. So there's a lot of things that go on before the tournament, opening ceremonies, orientation, all those kind of things. They have a media day for us and everything. So it's going to be a great experience for the girls. We're really excited about it, especially as young as they are at this age to get to experience it. Hopefully this is the first of many trips we get to make.
Coach, thanks a lot.
All right, thank you. We appreciate you having us.
And girls, you think getting up here to be here at 8 o'clock was tough. Wait till you have to get up to be at the airport at 6 o'clock. You're going to love that. All right, everybody.
We have to get up before 3 to be able to check the school.
Well, you're already planning ahead, aren't you? All right, everybody gather up. You all wanted to hear Miranda Lambert and Something Bad, so I told you had to introduce the song. But don't worry, I'm going to tell you exactly what to say, okay? All right, in your best radio voices, say, Kickin' Country, J98, the boot, 100,000 watts of FM stereo power, coming your way 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. She's one of the fastest rising stars in the history of country music. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, here's Miranda Lambert. How about here's Miranda Lambert on J98?
Here's Miranda Lambert on J98.
Hey, you're all right.